Hey y'all, Dayless TN, Dayless Tennessee, however you want to say it, Michelle. I'm going to bring you along for another pie recipe. This is Thanksgiving week. I'm on vacation and I am making desserts ahead of time for Thursday. Today's Tuesday. I'm not sure. I probably won't even get this video up before Thanksgiving, but I will have it up sometime before Christmas. So you will have this if you want to try this recipe for your Christmas holiday meals or parties or whatever you, however you celebrate it. What we're going to be making today is a pecan cheesecake pie. And what you're going to need for this is a pastry for a 9-inch pie crust. If you want to make your own, that's fine. I'm going to go the easy way and do the Pillsbury pre-made. And excuse me, I'm having to watch I've got chicken on in the canner, and I'm having to watch for it to get up to the proper pressure over here so I can start the timer on it. Okay, where was I? Okay, we want 9-inch pie crust. We need 8 ounces of cream cheese. We're going to need 4 eggs total. Half a cup of sugar. You're actually going to need another quarter cup of sugar. I'm going to use brown sugar this time, just to be a little different, but if you don't have brown sugar, you'll be able to use the other quarter cup regular sugar when we get to that. Going to need a little salt, vanilla extract, chopped pecans. Yeah, you can see that. You're going to need 1 1/4 cups. That's a heaping cup, and I've got a few extras off to the side. Light corn syrup, and that should be it. We are going to do this in, there we go, that's what I wanted. Timer, excuse me for reaching across. We are going to be doing this in a deep dish pie plate, so just to be on the safe side of things. Don't worry about trying to write down all the ingredients or the measurements. I will have the recipe in the description box below for you. I do not remember where I found this recipe. Probably somewhere online years ago, and I apologize for not being able to give proper credit to whoever I got it from. But you know, once I've tried it, if we like it, it gets copied onto a card and goes into my recipe box. Just because it's takes up less room. So, alright, let me get set up with the mixer, and we'll be right back. Okay, I've got my half a cup of sugar and 8 ounces of softened cream cheese in this bowl. And to this we're going to add, let's see, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, which I need some more vanilla extract. Hopefully I have enough to finish out this recipe. Oh yeah, I do, but definitely get low. Oh, and okay, we're also going to add 1 large egg to this. And get your mixer out. You do it in, if you've got a KitchenAid mixer, that's fine. This is just easier for me in a hand mixer. And we're going to mix this up. And I'll probably fast forward through this because I know it's getting loud in here between the canner and the mixer. Alright, to this, I've already got the pie crust fitted. A little room so you can see. Fitted to a 9-inch. There we go. Fitted into a 9-inch deep dish pie plate. And I always put my pans on a lined cookie sheet just because it makes it easier to get it in and out of the oven. At least it does for me. And if you're okay with it, pulling it out the other way, that's fine. Don't worry. But it also acts as a safety if your pie overflows. You know, it keeps you from having to clean up too big a mess in your oven. And speaking of ovens, I probably should have mine preheating. That would be a really good idea. Okay, so there is our cheesecake filling. And let's see what we need. 350. Is what you want your oven temperature set on. Okay, next, after you've mixed all that together until it's nice and smooth, you are going to take your pecans, chopped, broken, however you like them, and just sprinkle them over the top. So actually try to get them in the pie filling instead of on the side. Like I said, this was a heaping cup right here, and it calls for 1 1/4 cups. Easier for me to dump them out in my hand to make sure I get them evenly sprinkled throughout the pie. And that way I can also kind of try to catch any of those little woody sections in between the whole pecan that you really don't want to eat. And catch it before it gets in there. I did a pretty good job of getting rid of all that beforehand. Okay, a little bit more. We're just going to kind of eyeball it. And the reason why I'm doing this pie is my brother likes cheesecake, my mom likes pecan pie. This makes everybody happy. Everybody kind of gets what they want. So, husband has his lemon icebox pie, which I've already, probably have that video up by now. Alright, there we go. That looks good. Okay, now let me get this set over to the side and get set up for the topping that we're going to put on. Got a 1/4 cup of kind of not tightly packed, firmly packed brown sugar, just a little better than loosely, but not firmly packed down in there. To this, I am going to add another teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to add 1 cup of light corn syrup. I knew I couldn't manage that without getting some of that on me. Since so much of that was sticking, I'm going to add just a little squirt more in there to kind of make up the difference. I probably could go ahead and put the rest of that in there. It's not enough to matter. Okay, next we're going to have 3 large eggs. Sure, yeah, gotcha. And, oh, lots of eggshell in there on that one. Yay. Okay. That one did not break well on me. Let's see if we can get this out. Another little trick for you. Normally, you can use the eggshell larger piece to get your eggshell out of your recipes that you don't mean for it to be in there if you don't want crunchy, extra crunchy. It's kind of just automatically drawn right to it. Alright, so we are going to whisk this together. So that looks mixed well enough to me. Get our pot up over here where you can see. Now then, we're just going to pour this, get it this way so y'all can see. Pour this evenly over the top. See, There's the extra banging. And you can kind of see why I wanted to use a deep dish pie pan for this. Maybe a little bit didn't get mixed in. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Let me grab a pie ring to protect the edges of the pie. And honestly, my pie ring really doesn't fit too well on top of this deep dish, but it rests up there and it does a good enough job. So, alright, we're going into the oven. 350 for about 50 to 55 minutes. I'm going to check it at 15-minute intervals. You just want to cook it until it sets. You know, where it's not, if you jiggle this pan, it's not going to move in the center or anywhere else. So, it says place on the oven rack in a low position. I can't put mine on a low position. I have to keep mine up because the element is too close and will burn the bottom of it. So you're going to have to judge what works for your oven. I think many of you know already who've watched me for a while. I have a cranky oven too. Not only do I have a cranky, cantankerous slow cooker, I have a cranky, cantankerous oven. Alright, we'll be back when we pull this out of the oven. Okay, here's the pie out of the oven. Let's see, it stayed in there for about 50 minutes total. I'm able to take a toothpick and insert it in there and it come out clean. It still seems, if I move it, a little jiggly, but not terribly jiggly. So I'm going to say it's done. I'm going to set this on a rack and let it cool off. And I'm hoping, I'm not going to cut into this because it is going to a family holiday dinner. I'm hoping I can get a picture of a slice of one or bring some home so I can get a slice of one so y'all can see what it looks like.